Thank you. Well, don't creep up on me like that.
I wasn't. I'm surprised to see you, though. I thought you were avoiding all my coffee stops.
Yeah, well, one of the baristas at Sugar makes it too cold. Anyway, you should be pleased it's all money in your pocket.
No, I am pleased. It's nice to see you. Especially without Ash.
Anyway, I'm late for a lecture.
Oh, hey, I was just going to call you. Are you free to babysit tonight or not?
Sorry, when were you saying?
Tonight. Are you okay? The guy isn't still hassling you, is he?
I got a weird phone call last night. There was someone there, but they wouldn't say anything.
We'll tell the police again. The more they have against him, the more they can do for you. You did tell them about Ash following you.
I took care of it myself, and the phone call was probably a wrong number.
You really think that? You don't know this Ash guy that well. He might be harmless, or he might not be.
Being a former ICU charge nurse, I'm sure you won't have any problems settling in.
Let's hope so.
Perfect timing. Wendy, this is Vasa Levy, a new bureau nurse.
Vasa, you're not related to Maxwell Arvia by any chance?
What if I am?
Nothing, no, I just...
Wendy, I'd like you to buddy Vasa for the day.
Happy to. I mean, if you don't think I'm too green for it.
That's exactly why I thought of you. Wendy's been bureau nursing too, but she's just this morning accepted a full-time contract.
I still know what it's like to be the new girl. Well, it's not like I'm fresh out of nursing school or anything. I'm sure I won't need babysitting.
Oh, you won't get any. The ward's too busy for that. Wendy's just here as backup.
Are you aware that this edition's out of date?
Yes, all too aware, which is why my weekend will be spent reading the new one. Lucky me. How did you know that?
Nurse education was a big part of my old job, and I think it's important to be up to date.
I agree. I'll let you get to it. Any questions, let me know.
Who's to say I'll have an answer? Don't you believe it? Not much gets past Scotty. Well, has he at least taken you through the old edition? Well, not yet, but I've only this minute gone full time. Well, I'd make it a priority. Shall we get started?
Nicole, meeting in my exam room in 5 minutes. I'll brief you and the others on the shoulder arthroscopy that replaces today's lumbar laminectomy.
Sunny Belleville.
Why does that name sound familiar?
I thought his surgery was off.
Well, now it's back on.
Why didn't you tell me? I'm still keen to assist.
It's pretty straightforward stuff, and you can't get the man's autograph while he's sedated.
It's not
You
why
have enough people fawning over him without you joining in.
Forget it.
Mrs. Chetwynd wasn't a happy customer,
I don't blame her, but the powers that be have spoken.
meaning Callum. Thought it was odd that he made the changes himself.
It's done. Let's just get on with our jobs, shall we?
Got it. He's the rugby league guy, eh? Would you want me in your pub quiz team or what?
Sunny Belleville? What about him?
Meet you in my exam room. Callum put Sonny on the list and told me to operate or wear the fallout in the media and in the employment court if I tried to resign. But then that won't worry you. I'm sure once he takes a step back, he'll realize that what he's doing is wrong.
Hey, got something for you.
Oh, that's sweet. Silver's not really my colour.
Funny. Tell Sophie I found out one of the drawers, will you?
You should return it.
I think she'd rather I use the middleman.
Not necessarily. Now Ash is out of the picture. She could be warming up for a rebound.
The backswing, more like. Anyway, are you sure Fuller's really out of the picture? Only I heard something today which made me think he might be making a bit of a nuisance of himself.
Yeah? Sophie hasn't said anything to me. Or Hunter, he would have mentioned it.
Yeah, well, I don't think I got it wrong. Sophie looked worried. Give her that, then ask how she is. Then tell me.
I still think you should do it.
No, I shouldn't.
I am pleased to offer you the position of senior radiologist, effective
I need to
as...
speak to Callum privately.
Shall I continue on with the standard?
Now. Anything you want to tell me? Anything you should have told me last night?
I assume this is about Sonny Belleville.
Quick speech would have done it. Hey, Rach, I'm going to ignore you and do whatever the hell I want.
That's not true. I took your concerns into consideration and Chris's.
But what would we know, right?
Rachel, I know what I'm doing, which is what I have to do to save this hospital.
The whole point of fighting was to do it with integrity. Remember Nugent and Annette Freeman? We didn't play that card because it was immoral.
This isn't immoral.
It's unethical. And if the DHB find out the whole truth...
They won't.
They might. but nevertheless, you're still going ahead.
I have to. Sonny Belleville is huge. Having him in my hospital, specifically requesting my surgeon, is an opportunity I can't afford to pass up.
I've stuck behind you, put my reputation on the line.
Look, I know you don't agree with my decision. You've made that remarkably clear. So thank you for your support up to this point. Gerald, could you please come back in?
We're not finished.
Yes, we are.
Everything settled then?
Doesn't matter if they're 5 or 15, you still worry about them on their first day of school.
I just hope she fits in okay. You know, at her age, the approval of her peers is everything.
Tell me about it. The other day, I said to Evan, would you jump off a bridge if your mates did? He said, fully. Bridge swinging sounds rad. That's his attitude to everything. I spend half my time in the principal's office begging her to give Evan another chance.
Well, Ollie's been on detention a bit lately, but we won't be here long enough for any trouble.
Hey, how's the first day going? She's not bossing you around yet, is she?
No. Don't you have any work to do?
Oh, still the stickler. Some things never change. I'll see you later.
Can't be easy for you, staying with Maxwell and Sarah.
It's temporary.
I know, Sarah said, still, on top of everything else you've been going through.
And what exactly have I been going through, according to Sarah?
She only mentioned you'd had some troubles at home, you and Ulla. She didn't say exactly what it was, or...
Well, you and Sarah might like to spend your workdays gossiping. I prefer to focus on the job.